guys, welcome to another vlog. We are just doing a day in the life of. I had a really nice, relaxing morning. I got everything I needed to do done. Took care of Butters, put away some dishes, and I thought I would hop into my Dermalux device. I don't know if you can see it in the background there. It's at the end of my yoga mat. But that's my big LED device that Current Body sent me, and they are sponsoring this portion of the video. This Dermalux LED device is so incredible. If you guys are into LED light therapy and you want to, and you have like one of those masks and you maybe want to like up your LED game, this device will knock your socks off. And if you are unfamiliar with LED light therapy or you're just curious about it, I can tell you from personal experience, because I've used the masks now for a long time, at least a couple of years, and have been using this now for about a month, and it's absolutely incredible. So there is red light for like fine lines and wrinkles. It kind of like tricks your body into healing your skin. So what it does is it starts to regenerate your skin, and it takes care of like fine lines and wrinkles. There's also blue light therapy, which helps if you have like acne. And this device also has near infrared technology as well. I just use the red light because that's my main concern. It's just anti-aging, fine lines, just kind of like smoothing out my skin, making it look younger, fresher, all of those things. And you can get a lot more information off of the Current Body site. Of course, I will link to this device down below in my description box. But I do just want to mention that this device is like an in-clinic device that you can now use at home. It's FDA approved. So I'm just reading some stats off of the website here because I didn't want to get these numbers wrong. But the device has a total of 360 LED bulbs, 120 blue, 120 red, and 120 near infrared, which send wavelengths deep below the skin's surface. The blue light, which has 450 nanometers, is absorbed into the skin's first layer. One layer down, the red light, which is at 633 nanometers, is absorbed, energizing the skin to promote faster repair and renewal. It rejuvenates cells using targeted treatments. And then near infrared is at 830, and that goes into the deepest layer of your skin. So like I said, my main concern is like fine lines and wrinkles, but there are a lot of benefits to LED light. I think I showed you guys that curling iron burn that I had on my forehead. When I started using the LED light therapy, it started to heal like so quickly, and it seriously looks like nothing happened there. So just to give you some specifics about this particular device, so it's arched so that you can actually like lay your head into and under the device. It comes with like a little pillow. You just plug it into the wall, and there's also like a remote control that you can use. It is super simple. You turn it on, you wait until it warms up a little bit. It takes like maybe 5 seconds, and you choose which light you want, the blue, the red. You can actually use both if you want, or the near infrared. That's the yellow button. And then you just hit this like big play button and it starts. So every cycle is 30 minutes. Of course, you can stop it earlier than that if you want. I like to just go for the whole 30 minutes. I'll put on like spa like music, or I'll put on like a meditation or something. It's really nice. It also comes with goggles, so you definitely want to put on the eye protecting goggles. So this whole device is actually in a stand, which is what is like curving it. So if you take it out of the stand, it flattens out, and so you can lay it over your back if you want, over your lower back, over your shoulder. And again, if you go onto the website, you'll see like pictures of people using it in different ways. But again, I like to use it for like my face and my neck area, so I just keep it in the stand. And again, I just like slide my head right underneath. I do have a coupon code for you guys. I will flash it up here on the screen. I will also leave it down below in my description box, and a link to this product as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and use this. And I was out there filming because, can you hear that hum? It's loud and it's kind of echoey in here. I'm gonna turn it on. When it says flex, it's ready. I'm gonna choose red, that lights up, and then that button turns it on. You can see the light is on. I'm gonna throw these eye protecting goggles on. All right. Wow, that was very relaxing. I think I dozed off a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go shower and get on with my day. So while I do my skincare, and I don't do any of my skincare before I go into the LED device. I just go in with my bare skin and then I just wait to do it afterwards. So I'm just putting on some toner. If I forget to mention what products I'm using, I will link them all down below in my description box, but I just wanted to give you some updates on a few things. So I've been talking about how we are getting custom closets put in. We hired California Closets to do it, and they are starting their work tomorrow. I am so excited. So my husband and I spent yesterday moving everything out of the closet. For obvious reasons, they need it emptied before they come in and do the installation. And thankfully we had everything on like rolling racks and everything. And the only major thing we had to move, the major piece we had to move was our dresser, and that was easy enough. It's IKEA, it's super light. So we just moved pretty much everything out into our bedroom. I have a couple of rolling racks of my clothing in my finishing room, and that's it. I just, vacuumed up, swept up a little bit. So I'm really excited. In fact, probably the vlog after this will be of the closet. So I'm so excited. And they said it's probably gonna take 5 days to do the install, which is a few days longer than I thought. I thought it would just kind of be like a couple days. No, they said to definitely plan out for 5 days. So they're gonna be here, like I said, starting tomorrow for the rest of the week. I can't tell you guys like what a dream this is. I have always wanted custom closets, and I have never lived anywhere where I even had a closet that needed to be customized because they've always been so small. You've seen my closet a gazillion times. Let me just show it to you now that it's empty again, because I don't think it's been empty since my empty house tour when we first moved, or before we moved in. This is right off of our bathroom. So sorry, it's hard to focus the camera on just plain white, so I'm just kind of focusing it on the windows, the light here. So when you walk in, we've got this nice big space. We're just gonna put drawers all along this wall. And then you turn and turn again, and then it goes all the way down. So it's kind of a long, skinny closet. And I know I've joked about this in the past. I definitely joked about this when I did my empty house tour, but this closet is probably, just the closet alone is probably bigger than most of the apartments I've lived in New York City. So like I said, this is just such a dream to have a closet that size, and then to be able to customize it. I'm like really excited. So I cannot wait to kind of go through all of that and do like a whole vlog for you guys. So that's definitely coming up. I'm hoping to put it up maybe next Sunday. So just gonna do my droplet here. I'm pretty much down to the bottom of this Dr. Barbara Sturm hyaluronic serum. I did get another bottle of this. I'm surprised I went through this so quickly, but it is pretty incredible. Some oil on top. So that is the update on the closets. Actually, I'm standing here, I'm like staring at my toothbrush. I did also end up going to the dentist. I know I talked about this in a previous vlog. I had not been to the dentist since before lockdown. And finally made myself an appointment and went, and no cavities, thank goodness. So no cavities or anything. Everything looks good, mouth looks healthy, so thumbs up there, but I just wanted to follow up with that also, since I mentioned not having gone to the dentist in such a long time, and finally making an appointment to go. And finally ending with my SPF 50. And then a quick update on Butters. You know, I had been having some issues with her poop. It was very loose, and it seemed to just come and go, and sometimes it would stick around for a long time. And what I was really kind of trying to avoid doing was cooking for her, just because, you know, it's just not the most convenient, it's not the most practical solution. especially since we take her to daycare, and I thought, oh, how am I gonna bring them cooked food? I mean, of course, I would have figured it out, but I will say, when I cook her food, she seems to be doing the best. So I've been ordering her that Just Food for Dogs, that like boxed food that you saw me kind of dump out, and that is pretty much cooked food. It's by this company called Just Food for Dogs. I mentioned that in previous vlogs, and she seemed to do well with that, but she, again, like her poop would get loose every once in a while, and she seemed to be losing quite a bit of weight, and I thought, well, let me just cook her something on the side and I'll just supplement it so it's not like I'm cooking her entire meal. And so I put a little bit, you saw that also, I put a little bit of ground chicken and some peas and carrots and some pureed pumpkin, heat it all up, and then I just kind of, mash it all together. And then I use these Kochi-free drops. They're drops for like healthy stool for pets. And all of that seems to be helping. So I think actually I'm going to just start cooking for her all the time, since I am cooking that little bit for her. I'm like, I'll just make more, and I feel like it's just better for her that way. So I think I'm going to, I bought like a bunch of that Just Food for Dogs, that boxed food. So I think once I get through that, I'm just gonna start cooking for her and just figure out with daycare like how we're gonna do that. So yeah, so that's the update with Butters, but she's healthy. She's like gained weight. In fact, she looks a little huskier than she has been. So I'm probably feeding her like a little bit too much because she was so skinny before. She had gotten really, really skinny. So I think I'm gonna cut back a little bit on the boxed food that I give her. Yeah, and then just go through what we have and then just cook for her. All right, let me blow dry my hair. I've been playing around with some new hair products. So Renee Furterer, I'm completely slaughtering that, I'm sure, Furterer. They are this hair care brand that I've seen around a lot, actually. I know they were at least carried at like C.O. Bigelow and those like really like luxury boutique pharmacies in New York City. And I feel like I tried maybe like a shampoo and conditioner of theirs a gazillion years ago. Anyway, they sent me a box of their like styling products. So this is their Protect that I've been using. So this is like a thermal protecting spray, really nice. And then this texture spray, which I've really been enjoying too. So I've just been spraying this. I'll shake it up and then spray it pretty much all over pretty generously. It has a really nice light kind of fresh fragrance. Then I just run my fingers through my hair. And then I've been using this Zuvi hair dryer. I think you guys were really interested in me giving you like an update on this. So compared to the Dyson, which is I think the biggest question that I've gotten, is I do think that the Dyson dries my hair a little bit more quickly, but the Dyson is really, really hot compared to the Zuvi. So if you feel like your hair is being like heat damaged, this may be a better option for you. It's quieter and it's like a little bit easier to not handle. I mean, it's just like the cord is not quite as heavy. It doesn't have that big like power box hanging off of it. It's just sort of like a lighter contraption than the Dyson. So there's like 4 settings here, and I usually just put it on fast, which is the second one here. So you turn it on, and then you can select whichever setting you want. So yeah, so I put it on fast, and then this is what it looks like. It does come with one of these guys, which I really like to use. I don't know, I've just always been in the habit of using this, but I have noticed that my hair dries faster if I take this off. So the air feels a little bit cooler. I guess by the time it comes out of the nozzle, it's already cooled off a little bit, and the air is warmer without this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dry my hair with this on fast. And then I'll spray some of this texture spray in. I really like this texture spray. It has, it's got that like kind of grittiness that you're looking for in a texture spray, but there's also just like the slightest hint of tack. So it actually helps in holding too. So I've always used texture sprays to kind of just, I don't know, give my hair a little bit of body because my hair can be pretty flat. But the ones that I've used and the ones that I really enjoy and I enjoy still, they're not very sticky at all. They're definitely much more powdery, almost like a dry shampoo. But this one has that little bit of like as if it were a super, super light hairspray. And I've really been enjoying it. So I'll just spray a little bit like at the roots here. Then I flip my hair over and just kind of like scrunch it up at the roots. And it just gives me this like body and like a little fluffiness. And I've noticed when my hair starts to like look a little bit flat during the day, if I just run my fingers in it again, it kind of like reactivates it. So yeah, really enjoying this texture spray. Yeah, volume and hold. All right, put on my jewelry here. I'm just gonna throw on my onyx dangle earrings. Pretty much goes with everything. And this is the current state of our bedroom. So we like rolled all these rolling racks out here. So 4 of them are here. They're like double stacked. All my luggage is out here in front of the TV. And then in here, I rolled the rest of the rolling racks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and I'll be right back. All right, I threw on that polo dress that I got from Cos Stores, and I've got my new 22 bag. I love this casual look. It's so good. I feel like I could even throw flip-flops on and it'll be fine. Yeah, there's the polo detail. And this dress is asymmetric. So there is this one like little tuck here. I think it's supposed to be longer at one end, maybe at this end, but it's so subtle that I completely forgot about that aspect of it when I did my fashion haul, but it's got its pockets. All right, so I am ready for the day. I'm gonna head on downstairs. Oh, I forgot perfume. Let's do some perfume. I'm feeling like something really feminine. What about, I think I'll go with this one today. The Kirkgin à la Rose. Yes, such a fresh, like juicy rose scent. Not too powdery at all. Love that, it's so pretty. All right, let's head on over into my filming area and put on some makeup. Ooh, is this angle a little scary? A little bit, okay, that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna have a spot conceal kind of day. So I've got my Dior Backstage concealer. Just gonna use my finger to blend in. I think I'm gonna use the Kierweiss Cheek Collective in Blossoming. I've been using this quite a bit the past few days. Ever since I did the Kierweiss Beautiful Tint Full Day Wear Test, I pulled this out. I was like, oh, this will be a good match. And I've been loving it. I mean, I've always loved her cream blushes, but I forgot how much I love like all of her cream products. So I'm just gonna start with the bronzer and then go into the blush. And then I'm just going to take my finger and go into the highlight and add a little bit. Super simple and fast. Actually, let me see if I can change the angle. I'm not sure that you can actually see my makeup. Is that better? Hold on. Let's put you, no, that's not good. Okay, how is that? I think that's a little bit better. Okay, gonna do my Dior brow gel. I'm gonna use that eye stick from my Pretty Fresh Quick and Easy makeup kit. Yeah, I just draw it right on and that's it. I don't even blend it out. Okay, just gonna curl my lashes. Use that new Lancome mascara. And then I've got the Chantecaille, I think it's like the hydrating tinted lip balm. Lip Tint Hydrating Balm. That is its full name. And this is the Marigold shade that came out with this Sunbeam collection. Okay, makeup is done. Okay, I had to tie my hair back. It was like, I was so warm. I was so warm. It's 100 degrees out now. I think when I showed you the thermostat this morning at like 6:30, it was like 80 degrees. Yeah. It quickly warmed up. We've broken some records here the past few days. I think on I don't know, a couple days ago, it got up to 109 and we broke a record. So with that in mind, my husband really felt like making his favorite meal, which is a sancocho stew. My husband's Dominican, so this is like a very Dominican meal. It's also, I don't know, a strange thing, I think, a strange thing to eat when it's really hot out because it's stew. But that's what he wanted. So he is right now boiling up the ham hocks, which is gonna make the base. These ham hocks are so smoky. It is like an intoxicating scent. They should make a ham hock candle. No, I'm kidding. It's really, really intoxicating. I came downstairs and I knew exactly what he was making. I'm like, oh, you're making the sancocho today? He's like, yep. So we also have some country ribs we're gonna be throwing in there, some chicken wings, some chicken thighs, and then he likes to put in some yuca, and we can't find like the traditional pumpkin that you're also supposed to add in there, so we got, what did we get? I think we got an acorn squash. He's like, that's good enough. Acorn squash, a green plantain, so not the sweet ones. They're larger and they're just less sweet than like bananas or yellow plantains. A green plantain, and I think that's it. I think that's all that's going into the stew. So that's what we're gonna be having for dinner tonight, but he's gotta make this base first, and then he throws that in, and then everything else into like one big pot, and we just let it sit there all day. So this kitchen is gonna be smelling real nice all day. But I did wanna show you some things that I purchased. I did like a very small little Sephora haul, actually in store. I went to the one at this really fun little outdoor mall here. It's called The District at Green Valley. I don't know if you guys are ever in Vegas. Check it out, it's fun. It's like a cute little like outdoor mall. They have like Sephora, that's where I go for Williams-Sonoma. They have a Pottery Barn, and there's 2 sections of it. Anyway, it's just a nice like walk outside, hang out outside, you know, hop in and out of stores kind of area. But I was at the District to meet my mom for lunch, and I got there early. So of course I was like, let me just check out Sephora. I ended up getting the new Makeup by Mario, the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, and the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. So when I saw them, you know, on the display at Sephora, I was like really, really, really taken with them. I was not that taken with them when I saw them online. And in fact, I don't think I even realized that this Skin Perfector, so I got in the shade light, I didn't realize that it was this kind of like ombre situation. I'm like, how did I miss that? But this is the powder product. So the Skin Perfector is a powder product. Let me do a swatch. Ooh, it feels so velvety. I don't even know, it's actually like almost the shade of my skin here. I don't know if that's gonna do much. Where was I reading that this is kind of like a finishing powder? Transforming Skin Perfector, Radiant Skin Powder. So this may work for me in terms of like all over instead of considering it as a bronzer. So that'll be interesting. And then the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This is the cream product. And I got this in light also. All Over Warming Complexion Tint. I thought this was a cream. Is this a cream? Oh yeah, this is a cream. Okay. So here is that shade. Here it is on the back of my hand. These are, and from what I could tell in store and swatching now, these are a lot like lighter than I thought and more like all over products than I thought. I really thought these were bronzers and sculptors, but yeah, they appear to just be like an overall, like he says, like a skin enhancer. So really interesting products. I really wasn't expecting that. I really thought they were just bronzers. And then I also picked this up from Supergoop. It was actually a really good deal. I believe this little kit was like 25 bucks, and it has 3 little travel sizes in there. And when I went to go meet my mom, I was just kind of running around that morning, and I forgot to put SPF on, and it was broiling that day. So I got this, and I actually used this SPF 50, and yeah, I really loved it. It was great. So, oh yeah, here, 25 bucks. It says right down here. And I love the Supergoop SPF products. So I have this glow screen. I use this Play, it's really nice. I just haven't used this Unseen sunscreen yet, but I definitely will try it. And it comes in this like recycled materials like pouch. Just super cute. So pick that up. And that is my teeny tiny Sephora haul. I did place an order for some more products because some new fun goodies have come in. So I'll be doing like a Sephora try on haul very soon, and I'll include these Makeup by Mario products in there. But yeah, I really like them so far. I like how subtle they are. Okay, now I don't know if you guys remember this, but a couple vlogs ago, I mentioned that I got a Hello Kitty float. So I got this Hello Kitty float. It's giant, and it's like a flat float, and it's her face. And it was just so cute. I ordered it really quickly. I really love Hello Kitty. But I forgot that I don't like floats that are just floats. I like ones that are tubes, so you can stay cool, like your bum is still in the water and you can stay cool that way. So I ordered the Hello Kitty tube floaties, and I got 2 of them. One for me, one for my husband. And I blew one up. I'm not sure if you can tell how big this is. Well, there's Butters for reference. This is gigantic, and thank goodness I have this like air blower, and you blow up the inner tube, and then the bow is actually separate. I can't get this thing. Usually you can like push the air valve like in, like you can tuck it in, but I couldn't do it. It's too stiff. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to do it once I get it outside. But I'm so excited for my Hello Kitty tube floaty. And I have a good friend here in Vegas that has a pool, and she has a little girl. So I think I'm gonna give her the giant Hello Kitty floaty, the big face. I'm gonna give it to them because I think she'll get a real kick out of it. Okay, and one last thing I have to show you. So the World Series of Poker is going on. My husband plays poker, and we have a friend at Orange Theory whose name is Mason. Mason, if you're watching, hello. He runs a gift shop, and he had all of this WSOP gear there, and he showed us pictures of it. And I really liked this houndstooth hoodie. So my husband was just there the other day, and he's like, do you still want that hoodie? And I was like, yes, please. So this actually feels like possibly like the felt that they use on poker tables. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just like very, very dense embroidery. Actually, I think that's what it is. It's like dense embroidery. And look at this houndstooth. Isn't it cool? And it's just a typical hoodie. There's the pouch pocket there, and it's really, really soft on the inside. Oh, and there are the suits there. So it's a bit warm for the hoodie currently, but I cannot wait to put that on. So anyway, just wanted to show you that cool sweatshirt. I just think it's so neat. Hello again. I just filmed a video that I'm hoping to get up next week. And my husband is working on the stew for this evening. Oh my God, it smells so good. Those ham hocks, woo, smoky. Looks like the meat is prepared. He cut the ribs up. We've got some chicken thighs and some chicken wings in there. And the ham hock is still, ooh, that's looking good. It's simmering.
Right, have a seat.
I will try, I don't know where my husband got this particular sancocho recipe. He could just be working off of notes from his mom, but if there is an actual recipe, I will link it down below in the description box. If you're interested in eating like a really heavy stew when it's really hot out. But someone wants to play. She wants to go outside. But it's too hot, baby. It's too hot to go outside. Do you want to play Bali in the hallway? Come on, let's play Bali in the hallway.
Saying goodbye. Don't draw it out, love, it's bleeding me dry. Last month I spent a week with my heart in.
All right, I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon editing my video, and I'll be back probably when we're ready to eat the stew. I do want to get on my Hello Kitty tube and hang out in the pool, but I either have to see if the temperature is going to drop a little bit later on. I kind of doubt that, or just go out when the sun is down. just go out at night basically. But that, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after I edit this video. Everything has been combined. The meats, the starches, and the ham hock juice. Okay, we're gonna let this simmer for 2 hours. Okay, I'm taking a little break from editing because there are a couple things that I wanted to look for online for the closet. So one is a really large mirror. We left one wall blank, basically, so that we could like just put a gigantic mirror there. Our ceiling height is 10 feet upstairs. So the tallest mirror I could find, and I think it's plenty tall enough, is an 8-foot high mirror from our house. So this is the Lene Grand Floor mirror, and they only have one color for the framing at this size, and it's a black. Butters, I'll be with you in just 1 minute, please. And it's a black frame, and I think that'll look fine in the closet. I'm not gonna order it just yet. I want the closet to be built out, but I figured let me start looking because I don't think this is gonna be a mirror that's easy to find. Most mirrors are not quite this tall, but I do want something at least 8 feet. Yeah, and the wall is pretty big, and I would like that wall to pretty much be covered. So we'll see what happens. And then the other thing I wanted to pick up for the closet was one of those poles that helps you get like hanging things off from like a hanging rod that you can't reach. So basically we're gonna have two heights basically of hanging rods. The lower one we'll be able to grab, obviously. The taller one we're not gonna be able to reach. So I found one on Amazon, and of course there's like a gazillion different options, but this one looks good because it has a nice range from 36 to 62 inches. I think 62 is gonna be fine. At least I hope that's fine. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and purchase that now. So yeah, those are the two things that I wanted to kind of start thinking about in terms of the closet. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, let me get back to editing. Well, hello, friends. I ate that whole big bowl of stew, and then I came over to the couch and I finished watching it's not really a show, it's like one of those limited edition series. It came out a while ago called Behind Her Eyes, and 6 episodes. I finished it. It took a long time to get to it, but once it got to it, it's really good. The twist in the story is really, really good. I really wanted to go out to the pool tonight and play with my Hello Kitty tube, but there's actually like a wind warning now. I don't understand this weather. So we've had excessive heat warning for the past few days, and now this wind warning, and I'm like, that is a terrible combination. So I'm not going out to the pool tonight, but I'm gonna hit the sack. I wanted to thank you guys for hanging out with us. Butters, do you want to say good evening? No? You're just gonna sit there and pout? Like a little pouty Butters? All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.